Good evening, plebeians, and welcome to your Friday night edition of RCM On Tap, your 60-ish minute roundtable discussion show where we go behind the scenes at RivalCast Media and get to know the different bloggers, the different streamers, the different everybody who creates all the awesome content.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news. RivalCast News learns that the FBI is reopening the Wolfie wolf slaughter case based on some new evidence found by field reporter Biomed Alchemist. Standing by is Varyar at RCM Studios with more.
He's pointing at you. I have no idea what's going on.
Go.
Go.
No. Thank you, Killer.
Jesus Christ.
I can't hear anything. Thank you, Killer. All right, sorry.
I would just like you to know that this says all you need to know about this show.
Do-over. Do-over. Call do-over.
There is no do-over in RCM News.
I couldn't see it. All right.
Because you were looking over here. I was even like, that way. That way.
Hold on. Give me. Thank you, Killer. We have new developments in this breaking news. I tried. Oh my God.
Now you know what I go through.
Jesus Christ.
Good job there, buddy. Good
Like
job.
I said, this is all I need to know about my guilt.
All right, let's try this one more time. Hold on.
No.
Thank you, Killer. Yes, we have new developments in the breaking WolfGate case. On with me tonight is Baron Von Gosu to defend his good name against these latest accusations. Baron, why don't you go ahead and take a seat for me right over there? Yeah, just take a seat. Perfect, thank you. Our foreign correspondent, Biomed Alchemist, sent us some breaking information, new details, and new evidence. Unfortunately, and perhaps you can shed some light on this, Baron.
I'm glad to.
Since investigating this situation, we have not heard from him in 3 days. In fact, he was last seen fleeing to the Ecuadorian embassy.
Look, the only thing I can say is that when someone goes ahead and makes a bunch of false accusations, and they're going out there and they're claiming that they have all these truths and all these supposed sources, but there were no sources.
Sir,
So
I would like to dispute that.
Hey, I have the floor.
Okay.
I am not surprised that Mr. Bioman Alchemist has not been seen at for whatever the fuck place he was. See, the fact that I don't even know where he was says everything you know about whether or not I'm involved.
Or is it an elaborate ruse to trick our viewers? We report, you decide. Now, now that I've got you on
Wow. We just went there.
Yeah, we did.
It had to be done.
I'm so glad I've got 2 beers tonight. Woohoo.
Now that I've got you here, can you answer these new allegations, perhaps shed some light on your defense when our information shows a new witness coming forward?
A new witness. I would
wolf.
love to hear this witness. Who's this wolf? Who is this?
A new wolf.
A new wolf.
A new wolf who claims to have seen the whole thing.
There was no other wolf.
Oh, yes there was. Wolfie's daughter, you murdering son of a bitch!
Wolfie didn't have a daughter.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
If you recall, ladies and gentlemen, in the video you have seen, there was a second wolf impaled on a spike on the mountain.
Impaled on a spike.
Correct.
So your evidence is a dead wolf.
No, that was Wolfie's wife.
Dun, dun, dun!
A torrid love affair that never should have been. West Side Story-like in the crossing of 2 packs.
Oh my
And
God.
yet,
Actually,
there was a child.
yes.
A child of a forbidden love that saw you murder her father.
Okay, hold on, wait. So you're saying that there was this mythical daughter wolf that was there the entire time. Where was she? I don't remember seeing her on the stream. I played the game, what, 2 times? 3 times? And not once did we actually get to see Wolfie's so-called daughter anywhere on stream.
Jesus.
Which to me leaves me to question the validity and whether or not this is somebody like Gloria Allred who has to go ahead and chase ambulances for 5 seconds of fame. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolute butt kiss.
What I find interesting, ladies and gentlemen, is that a self-acknowledged wolf expert, such as Mr. Barron, who claims that he has such love for these majestic creatures.
I do!
Goes so far as to litter my news desk with propaganda art.
This is not propaganda art.
Propaganda
These
art. Ladies
are
and gentlemen, I
lovely
believe I have the
pieces
floor.
of
I believe.
proof that I love wolves.
Mr. Von Gosu, please, may I ask you a question?
You may ask one question.
For someone who claims to know so much about wolves, how is it that you did not know that in the wild, unless they wish to be, they are basically invisible, perhaps nature's greatest predator?
No,
Or have all the wolves that you've murdered always been in cages or befriended before you turned on them? When you plant the knife in their back, is it or is it not true? It is true that you have always lured them out from their hiding places in order to have better access because you fear the wolf. You fear what you do not understand, which is why, ladies and gentlemen, on that mountain that night, there was a lynching. Yes, I use that word, a lynching of an innocent animal that did not deserve what it got. Baron saw the opportunity to kill two birds with one well-placed bullet. Yes, the ego is the enemy of mankind, but that does not excuse you killing man's best friend in his most primal form.
All right, now I have a rebuttal because you are making some very preposterous assumptions here. First off, nature's #1 predator is obviously Bigfoot because that's the guy who's actually invisible. In fact, there's even theories out there that say
he's
that
so
Bigfoot
invisible
can
that
go
he
through.
doesn't
Can I have the
exist.
floor, please? Can I
No.
have the floor, please?
No.
I have the floor. It's in my house.
I decide who has the floor.
I have the floor. This floor is mine right now. So you're gonna go ahead and listen to me. Everyone knows that nature's alpha predator is obviously the Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, and whatever other names that he goes by. Because no other animal has the automatic camouflage that he does. Because no one else has fucking seen him. So first off, Wolfie is obviously not very invisible because we saw him. He was on the stream. And no, it's not about murdering Wolfies. Have you seen my accuracy with a gun? Look, up there. That is where I actually did some target practicing. I can hit the broadside of a fucking barn.
Which
so
is
it's
why-
absolutely preposterous that I could kill anything with one bullet, let alone two things with a well-placed one. Because that is just not true. Thirdly, these wolves are not some kind of blatant propaganda. These wolves were trophies that were given by Wolfie's family, his so-called daughter, his actual daughter, rather than this so-called imposter.
No, sir, I have to dispute this. We actually have in contact. No,
He's the moderator of the show.
gentlemen. I am going to answer to Mr. Barron's supposed.
What you guys do to Donald Trump all the freaking time, trying to go ahead and get him with your goddamn moderators, going ahead and blaming and yelling at him, when it's really your guys' fault that all this propaganda is getting out there. You're like that lady Megan What's-Her-Nuts from Fox News, going ahead and saying and getting in my face just because you're a fucking woman, or in this case because you're fucking bearded.
Wait a
This
minute,
has
time out.
nothing
Did
to
you just
do.
call for
Hold on,
women?
sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that Baron brought that up. I'm glad that he thinks that Wolfie's daughter is illusory, because here's another piece of evidence.
I didn't
We
say
here-
loser, I said non-existent.
Illusory.
Sir.
Good man.
No.
Language, I suggest you learn it. However, ladies and gentlemen, I have uncovered new evidence here at RCMN. If Wolfie's daughter is illusory, as you claim, then why does the Wolfie Memorial Fund pay her a monthly stipend? Hush money, perhaps? Did you set this charity up simply to funnel hush money to keep your accusers at bay?
No, because there is no accuser. There is no evidence of this, and there's no evidence that goes ahead that says that she gets any payment whatsoever.
Sir,
The Wolfie
sir.
Foundation money goes to the family of Wolfie, if he even has a family or not, to Wolfie-based
Ladies and gentlemen, you
charities.
just heard it. You just
The
heard it with
Wolfie-based
your own
charities.
mouth. The Wolfie Memorial Fund goes to the family of Wolfie.
If he has one. If he has one.
No,
Those monies go to the
no.
discretionary
Ladies and
fund
gentlemen,
that
you
are then
heard it.
gone ahead and
A
sent to them.
classic slip of the tongue.
Once
that gives away your
again, the
monstrous
media
ways.
is spanning this to be something that it's not.
Your
This is
words,
Clinton
sir.
Foundation shit all
Your
over
words.
again.
Your words. The money from the Wolfie Memorial Fund goes to
If
Wolfie's
he
family.
has one.
No, that is
If he has
you
one, which he doesn't.
backpedaling
Because
harder
if it
than
had,
a kid about to hit a
because
bike
if he'd
into
actually had a
rock.
family, his family would have come clean by now. Where's she been
Come
hiding?
clean? What
And
did
you
she
know
do
what?
wrong?
You know
Do you
what?
believe that
If
all
she
wolves are
actually
guilty
existed,
by
if it
association?
was hush money, why is she coming out and speaking up now? What is her motive to speak now?
Because
when she's
perhaps
getting money.
justice.
What justice? She
You're
could have come.
paying
This
her.
is over a year old.
You're paying her, sir. If you
I'm not
claim
paying
that
her.
the Wolfie Memorial Fund, she's trying to get money. She was already getting money.
You know what?
By
I'm
coming out, I
hearing
assume you'll
a
stop
lot of
paying her.
accusations, but I'm not seeing any evidence.
It's called logic, ladies and gentlemen. We
Sir,
report
are you asking for evidence now?
I am asking for evidence. I want the evidence to prove that this is actually he has a daughter.
Okay.
It's not just something that's.
All right, hold on.
I better not see something like this that says it's her daughter, because not only is it fact, because no one wants their daughter to be fat, but because it's also a stuff.
Are you fat shaming, sir? Are you fat shaming?
I'm calling it as it is.
2016. That's not okay, sir.
It is 2016.
All right,
and it's
sir.
Very much okay.
Let us.
As a fat person myself, I can judge.
We are when we go get Wolfie's daughter. One moment.
Yeah, I want to see Wolfie's daughter. I think my wife is dying there. Her face is all red. She's
Ladies and gentlemen, Wolfie's daughter
dear God.
The proof! The proof!
It's okay. It's okay.
She can't even be on. How do we know that's the actual daughter? She doesn't want to be on stream.
She's
Look,
frightened.
All right,
Right
fine.
there.
Let's ask her.
Obviously.
Wolfie's daughter. Go ahead. Tell her right now what exactly you saw. I want to hear what you have to say.
Obviously, she's
You
intimidating.
hear that?
You're wearing.
I hear nothing.
You're wearing a
I hear
on your
nothing.
head. Obviously, a calculated.
She has a chance to go ahead and face her accuser now if she actually saw shit.
Ladies and
she's
gentlemen-
saying nothing.
Ladies
In
and
fact,
gentlemen-
look, she's trying to get out of his hands
Yeah.
because she doesn't want to be on
She's
camera.
terrified.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She's
the
like-
proof.
she's
X
that-
is on its eyes.
She's like that Jackie in that Rolling Stone magazine where she didn't actually freaking exist and they had to go ahead and backpedal. So you know what? You go ahead and spin whatever fucking story that you want, little fake Wolfie, because I'll see your ass in court.
Well-
Then we'll see. You'll have to go in front of a goddamn
It's
judge
okay.
and go ahead and spill everything when I've got the video evidence to prove that I did not kill Wolfie. So you know what? You can trout and bring out any single freaking dog in the world and claim, let's choose the Houndmasters from Darkest Dungeon. Let's bring them out while they're at it. Because they've died too. Of course, it was their horrible
While under
decisions
your
by
command,
the
sir.
fucking Houndmasters.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it. He admitted to a serial killing.
I did not
Right
admit
here
to a
on
serial
RCM.
killer.
Wow.
That
I
is
didn't
not
know that.
what I did. Stop putting words in my mouth.
I
Okay.
didn't. I
Yes.
used your words.
Yes, you did.
said them
You
right
are
here.
putting words in my mouth, going and saying that I am a serial killer when that is not the case.
I didn't say
There
that.
is
You did.
video evidence that proves. Look, she's scared because of what you people are putting her through.
Is it
Because-
that,
Really?
or is it because
Sir, I do believe it's your fault.
Blatant propaganda.
And
You want
you
to talk about
also
blatant
just threatened her.
propaganda? Well, you know what? I can do that too.
yours isn't alive or real.
How dare you look at them and have you not read Calvin and Hobbes? What do you mean these things aren't real? These things are very real. Look into their beady little eyes and tell me they're not real. And yet I'm the bad guy?
Yes.
No, I am not the
Absolutely.
bad guy. Because I accept things as they are, which is the truth
Wow.
that I did not kill Wolfie.
Stuffed in
Which
a
is
nerd?
the truth that I'm accepting. Which is what you all should be accepting. This is all blatant propaganda.
Baron, is that
And my
how you-
dog is still cuter than that.
Is that how you prefer your animals?
What?
Stuff?
Being unable to talk back?
No, I. What? They're not dead.
Is that why you
Look at
killed
them.
Wolfie?
They are
Or
not
are you
dead.
going to make
They
yourself
are not
another
dead.
animal?
Chat.
Wow.
Are they dead? Are they? No, they are not dead.
No.
This has nothing to do with killing animals and
Ladies and gentlemen, not
Their
only,
eyes are
not
kinda
only
lifeless there,
has
I'm
Baron
not gonna
admitted
lie.
this in multiple times
Are you
in
live
his own
shaming?
words.
Are
in
you
his
live
own
shaming?
words.
Are you live shaming? the
However,
fact-
we now see signs of
Wow.
a deep mental, perhaps psychotic break. In fact, he seems to collect these stuffed animals and he seems to prefer them for their companionship so that the voices in his head will have a actual mouth to speak from, as it were. Perhaps that's why you killed Wolfie. Perhaps you didn't like the barking, and perhaps you had just one more voice that
At what
needed
point
to
did
come
he bark
out.
in that game?
He
He
howled.
He howled once. The majority of the time, he's following your character around, being a good companion. So again,
If
And
only-
you killed him.
If only the character had been a good
you
companion.
are jumping to conclusions. Well,
I
that's
don't
the
believe
character's
so.
fault, not mine.
Really? Interesting. So, were you having an out-of-body experience? Did you feel like
Oh,
you just
Jesus.
couldn't stop what was happening? Were you visualizing
Christ.
it, but not able to control it?
You know what? I'm glad you asked that. Let's
Because
go
I'm
back
not a
through.
mental health professional, but I
But I
believe
am.
that you were in charge of the character at the
So
time.
let's go back to what actually happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's take
Hannibal
you back to that
Lecter
night.
was also a mental health
Let's
professional.
take you back to
I
that
remind you.
night where I was running away from the Wendigo. They were chasing our character Mike down a long, dark hallway, and he's running. Wolfie's nowhere to be seen because he split off from Wolfie. And if you'd actually watched the stream, you'd know this because obviously you haven't watched the
I have
source
watched it.
material here.
I have many
So
times.
as Mike is going through the door, he has a choice between blocking the door or running to the hole because he needs to escape. Wolfie's nowhere to be seen, so he chooses to run to the hole to escape. Wolfie then shows up. Mike,
Correct.
myself included, gesturing for Wolfie to jump down so we can save him. What does Wolfie do? He hesitates at the hole.
Perhaps
He looks into the eyes of the Wendigo.
Perhaps he sensed
Starts
the wrong
growling
betrayal.
because he knows at this point he's made a vital mistake. But his sacrifice will not be in vain because our character and myself and you, chat, who were there that night and who have watched the VOD on our Twitch channel and on our YouTube channel, can see that because of Wolfie's noble sacrifice that he chose, that we survived. So there you go. It has nothing to do with whether or not I killed Wolfie or not, because I didn't. Because this is all about the heroic sacrifice of one wolf to save the life of a human being and all the people in chat that were watching, which were over 70 people at that point in time. 70 people that were witnesses. Just at the time. You yourself saying you're included in that.
I am.
So therefore, there was no premeditated thought to this. There was no, let's go ahead and stab Wolfie in the back. Let's put a well-trained bullet between his eyes. No, this was very much we needed to escape. Wolfie sacrificed himself to make sure that happened. And I am appalled at the fact that so many people out there, especially people at shows like this one, that go ahead and call into question the noble sacrifice that this wolf made. The fact that they go ahead and sully his good name by claiming he is a victim instead of a hero. And that is what is wrong with today's America, ladies and gentlemen. That is what's wrong with today's America. Because you guys want to go ahead and villainize a very heroic person, a very heroic wolf. Not just a person, but wolf, who deserves the respect that obviously all these things are getting. He deserves the memorial fund. Because
So does his daughter.
he doesn't have a daughter. That is not his daughter.
Name tag says differently, sir.
She hasn't said anything.
She's a wolf.
Hold the name tag. So what? If she's a wolf and she's able to say what actually happened, wouldn't it stand to reason that she could tell us right now, live on the air? No, she can't.
See, it says Wolfie.
Let's go ahead and do a really bad impersonated voice of a woman, or bring.
Wait,
your
is that
girlfriend
Wolfie
in to
with
do
an
that.
I?
With an E.
So no, that is obviously propaganda. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be fooled. Do not be fooled by the tactics you're seeing here tonight. I am an innocent man.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will allow Baron to have the last word, since we are technically interviewing him. However, keep in mind, as you listen, that this man, who has so eloquently pled for his innocence, also, multiple times tonight, compared himself to Hannibal Lecter.
What?
Said that Wolfie had no family, and then immediately said that the Wolfie Memorial Fund was for his family. Also compared himself to a serial killer, discussed killing other animals, and told us that he wished more animals were dead and stuff like these. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching.
I did not
RCM
say
News.
any of that.
Sir?
That is absolute preposterousness. I've had enough of this horrible thing.
I will
You know
cut
what?
your mic.
You want to
I
say
will cut
something
your
I
mic.
don't like? Here, how about some wolf?
Jesus
Wolf
Christ.
don't pan on you. My God.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A man who claims innocence and yet tries to, I'm not sure, hump me or pee on me as he storms out of the office.
A little bit of both, ladies and gentlemen. It's crap.
Commercial.
There is no commercial.
Damn it.
What the hell?
We didn't plan for this.
What has happened here?
Listen, you told us.
God, this is why I can't take a night off ever. What the hell?
This is why you don't let us ad lib.
This is absolutely why you don't let us have live.
Exactly.
You knew we were going to go to 11 with it. You had to.
Wow.
So yeah,
Varyar,
surprise.
We're going to sit down and role play out an interview where you, Varyar, accuse Baron of being a wolf murderer. Go. All right. Cool. Got it.
Hey, just remember, Wendigo lives matter.
There you go.
Of course they do. No, they don't. No, they don't. That was fun.
Wow.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, surprise everyone, RCM. Wolfie, the daughter of Wolfie, has arrived.
So what made you finally decide to get a dog? 'Cause you were-
Oh no! I did not decide to get a dog. Princess Candy decided to get me a dog.
Well, Princess Candy was right, because that puppy's awesome.
Yeah,
I-
she seems to be really twisting your arm to accept it.
Yeah, and just sit there and cuddle with it on camera. Seriously.
Well, yeah, we got her Tuesday.
We probably did scare her with all the.
You-
Probably.
well, she was, as during the interview was going, she was outside, crying, and I want attention. I want attention.
I like how Chad's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Going through looking at it now.
What is happening? Yeah, we're just having fun.
We're just having fun now, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing you to Wolfie.
Barbarian has a very good suggestion that we have Wendigo Pride Day.
I like Wendigo Pride Day.
That's
That'll be fun.
that would be interesting.
Wendigo Pride Day. So the actual killer of Wolfie, you guys want to celebrate now?
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes a lot of sense.
First
We
of
should-
all, his hands were up, okay?
Jesus Christ.
No?
We should.
This is not a Wendigo Lives Matter movement.
Damn it.
Oh, Paven, you missed the entire thing. You missed the entire thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Paven. It got a little ridiculous.
Oh.
Killer told us to ad lib, and we sure as shit did.
Yeah.
And then those two were surprised that it turned into a bit of a shit show.
Which is what completely baffles me. How did you not know that was going to happen?
I thought we could control it.
It's like you just know it's bad
Baron,
things are going to happen.
Varyar, you guys are funniest when you're just ad libbing. Wing it. All right, we're just
Exactly.
going to yell at each other.
Which is what we did.
I
We're gonna
told
yell
you
at
this
each
was a
other.
bad idea.
I know.
I tried.
I know. But I wanted it to be a surprise.
It's
Yeah.
probably a good thing you didn't give us time because some of the ideas we were coming up with beforehand would have been a real bitch to pull off.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
But
there
they would've
were.
been great.
Maybe
We're
next
talking
time.
about having a Wendigo witness.
Jesus Christ.
That would have been cool.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, what do we do now?
Killer is cradling that adorable mini Wolfie, keeping her safe from Baron. That's Wolfie's daughter, Haven.
That is
She
not
stepped
Wolfie's
forward
daughter.
to offer new evidence in the case. And I don't know, George Stephanopoulos, or Andrea Mitchell, or Anderson Cooper,
And
asked the penetrating questions that got to the truth, because if you can't
Whoa, whoa,
trust
whoa.
somebody else,
Andrew,
who can you trust?
you mean Cooper and penetrating, huh? Yeah.
Well,
He likes his penetration.
little double
Can't even
entendre
yell
there.
at you right now.
And what
She
is
wants to, though.
and what is this? Varyar is sitting next to Baron Paven. We live a half hour away from each other.
Yeah,
We always have.
I made a flight.
He made a flight.
Oh my
I
god.
called my personal helicopter.
Do you want me to totally blow everyone's mind? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh, God.
They bribed me up here with food.
Jesus Christ. We'll just say Wolfie, makes an appearance in the RCM fanfic now.
Blow everyone's mind. Oh my god, I'm up here too!
Oh God, there's three of
my
us.
God.
There's three of us.
How did you get here? Did you come through the internet?
Did you fly too? I thought you were just my internet girlfriend.
I did.
Oh my God. I have to leave. I'm uncomfortable.
No, what would be really funny is if
It's
Killer
magic.
just walked in from off stage.
Puppy too. That's
That
would
would
be awesome.
That would be
would actually
amazing.
make me leave. That would terrify me. I'd be like, nope, I'm out. Nope. He can teleport, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gone. He's got powers.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to save America. Wolfie in my hands.
And you actually named it Wolfie.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
You know,
Actually, no, her full title actually is Princess Wolfie.
Okay, Princess Wolfie. So she's royalty. I apologize, Your Majesty. I was unaware.
yeah, it still looks like a bitch to me.
Oh.
I'm disappointed in you, Killer. We fought a war over 200 years ago to make sure we never had to deal with shit like that.
Well, it was because of my
Wait, what?
mother.
Nah.
I missed something.
So-
What?
How old is she?
She's like 8 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Little
Very
puppy.
young. Very puppy.
Very adorable.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Very
she's,
well tempered too. She
Mostly.
Try to
Yeah.
get out or
Well,
enjoy
Oh,
that. 'cause
there
it'll
we
get
go.
Big real fast.
yeah.
That's gonna be a big doggy.
So is she pure?
To my knowledge, yeah. Pretty close.
Damn.
Don't have any papers, though. I didn't get any.
No, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not trying to breed, who gives a shit?
No.
She's
Exactly.
a cool dog.
Exactly. Everyone who's met her loves her instantly.
That's because she's fucking adorable.
She is. The ladies at the vets yesterday, Thursday's like, oh my god, she's the cutest thing ever.
Well, yeah.
Until she grows up and starts eating all your
Right.
furniture.
That's how it works.
Yeah, well, she's been chewing on things. Trying
let-
to.
Like
Don't
your
let-
finger. I
Don't
can
let
see it
Baron
right
get
now.
near her because he'll let her die to save some stupid.
Nice.
But she is a howler. She's already learned to howl.
Don't they do that?
Good
Yeah.
doggy.
Yeah.
Good doggy. You definitely do that howling.
No,
'Cause I
not in the
understand
middle of the
they're a
night.
fairly smart breed, aren't they?
Mhm.
Take a lot of training. But
Yeah.
Cool. I want one. Baron, make it happen.
Make it
Yes!
happen.
Magic. It's not a rabbit. It's a wolf with the friggin' ears on its head. Can't you see the?
No, I actually just
It's
saw
an
these. I saw
Easter
these ears.
Wolfie. Oh my
Yes,
god.
it's an Easter
Easter
wolfie.
No, he's dead. You killed him. He's not coming back.
You're the one who told them. You're the one with the dead body. The evidence is in your hands.
Damn it.
Are you
Spoiled
trying to
again.
chew my finger?
Look, I have one too now.
Mine's cuter.
But the funny part is this one actually has a frowny face, so it's sad that you're touching it.
Oh god, why are you touching it there, Varyar?
It was consensual.
Are you sure?
It's God's face when you touch yourself at night.
I make him cry a lot. What are you gonna do?
Wow.
I was wondering if anyone was gonna react to that. Or if I was
Wow.
just gonna get away with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Derby K.
I was gonna let you get away with it.
I appreciate it. I assume chat wouldn't, but I can't hear them, so who cares?
Well,
Yeah.
Real Nightwolf is laughing,
Yeah,
so
there you go.
didn't get by him.
So there, Baroness, you got your wish. I have a dog now.
Killer, I knew you were going to have one, and it would be named Wolfie and be a husky because it was not only in the Magic Notebook, but it's in Chapter 3, which publishes on Monday.
Show me on the Wolfie where Varyar touched you.
I mean, once it's in the Magic Notebook, Killer, I mean, it's just a bygone conclusion that it will happen.
There's a reason the doll's appendages are permanently stuck like this, Varyar.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's right. He's in the bondage and everything. So it was all taped up to the wall.
You don't get to sit there and go, oh my God,
Yes,
and be ashamed.
I
After the
absolutely
last
do.
shit that you said.
That's true. You know what, I'm going to take the fifth. I'm actually going to, I don't know. I'm not a Parks and Recreation guy, but Ron Swanson is amazing. And when the chick asks about his sexual history, epic and private. Oh, hate that show, but love that guy.
That's terrible.
Everyone's really liking Baroness's response to all of this.
Yes. She
Very-
didn't know.
I think she just feels shame. She's like looking down, like,
I'm not sure if her face is actually red or
No,
just the
no, no,
coloring.
You spelt mood wrong.
No, that's Mod.
Not the
Not
mod.
the Mod, Killer.
oh, not the mod, not the mama.
Not in the mud.
So what happens now?
I don't know.
I don't know. Killer's in charge of tonight.
That's
so
why I'm
therefore-
asking him. You just held up the sign. I'm done with you.
I like how she keeps pointing that out. It's like, this is Killer's thing. You let him figure it out.
I wasn't even supposed to be here tonight, so I
Yes,
mean,
Bio was supposed to be here
this is-
tonight.
This is my night off.
Speaking, where is Bio? Has anyone seen him?
No, we haven't seen him for 3 weeks.
Was it 3 weeks or 3 days?
I thought it was whatever.
Well, I went with 3 days, but I was just making shit up.
You always make shit up.
I mean, the last.
That's what you
couple
told
weeks
me to
we
do.
just kinda-
I told you nothing.
That's exactly. Like, you got this. Go.
We just
Blame
kind of
you, not
piped
me.
in bio video clips,
Yeah, we
last
could do that.
Couple.
My
couple
favorite
episodes.
is still like the lawyer bio
Yes.
from
Yeah.
Matlock. That is terrifying video.
Well, that's why when you guys first said you were going to do this last night, when I found out, that was my first question to Baroness. I'm like, so we're going to see the Matlock video again? Because that's what I was expecting. Like, it's going to be like a
I said
cover
I have
thing.
no idea.
No. If we should have planned it a little bit more. We're gonna have a full guys would have a green screen. We'll have a full on newsroom and desk.
RCM News.
Yeah.
Eh.
It's okay. Bio will be out in the field.
Well, we've had other ideas that we could use that for.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I still want to do the sports one.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. We have the setup now. We just got
Yeah.
to pull the desk out.
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go then.
And I have an
still
even
love
bigger
to do
screen.
that.
I have an even bigger one downstairs we could use too, but the lighting's not as good.
Actually, since we're on and there's no set agenda for this,
Yeah.
I just for the chat, I'm curious. How many of you guys are sports fans? Like, do you guys watch sports or follow sports? Because Baron and I are both big sports guys, especially Cleveland sports, but all sports really, except European sports because those are stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
soccer?
Yeah, soccer and cricket are dumb.
Oh, let's
Sorry.
kick a ball. We're cool.
Yeah. I live in America. I can afford more than one ball. I apologize if that offends you. But
Yeah, and in most sports, they actually try to win by kicking into a goal, not passing it back and forth to make sure everybody gets a turn.
if your sport ends in a tie, it's communism, and
Exactly.
it's not a sport. World Series went 10 innings. You want to know why? Because fuck you. That's why.
Actually, speaking of that, how do you guys feel about that?
It's world champions, not world co-champions. Dumb.
How do you guys feel about the you guys losing yet again?
You
I
know
mean-
what? It hurt, but at the same time, it didn't. It was epic. That game was
It's-
amazing.
I heard.
It's hard to be upset with a game with a series that goes 7 games into extra innings, and you lose to a team that hasn't won in 108 years. It's hard to get that upset about that.
It really is. And especially when it was such an epic Game 7. I mean, that's a Game 7, and I know that most of you guys probably aren't baseball guys, but that's a baseball game that is going to be talked about for the next 50 years.
Yep.
Which is insane. I mean, not only did they break their 108-year streak, we came damn close, and ours is what, 60?
68.
68. So 68-year drought versus 108-year drought. And it was an epic game. I mean, it looked like they were running away with it. It's 6-3 in the 8th. And then Raji steps up and
Fucking
just
3-run
good
shots.
night.
Oh my god, it was beautiful.
I mean, the look on his face was incredible. The emotion in the Indians' dugout was amazing. All of a sudden they're back in this thing, and then, it goes into the 9th, and then it hits the 10th, and, they score 2, and it looks like maybe we can pull it out. We put 1 in. We've got the go-ahead bat coming up. It was so close. It was so cool. It was so cool.
And I'll tell you, it's like the other thing that's fun about being a fan of Cleveland sports is now that we actually won a real championship. The Cavaliers won it
Right.
this past. And we had a parade because everybody has their championship parade. And we had almost 2 million people show up.
Yeah, something like that.
And we are not a huge metropolitan center anymore. We're just not. We're like a mid-sized one at this point.
Right.
And to have 2 million people show up downtown, it's fucking amazing. I would love to have seen how many would have shown up from the Indians if they'd won.
All right, so
Yeah.
so Team UK is definitely representing in chat tonight.
What cricket looks like to Americans. I got to see this.
Yeah.
Forgotten Reaper writes, baseball is like one of the worst fucking sports. It's pansy cricket.
Absolutely. Cricket looks retarded. Is this cricket or is
Why
this
is
just
that
some
guy
with an
wearing
umbrella?
Daisy Dukes? That's a dude wearing
Jesus
Daisy Dukes.
Christ.
I don't understand what's happening.
Look, okay, so here comes a bunch of golfers.
You know what? Hold on.
That guy's name's
If
Chet.
you can play your sports in literally khakis and what appears to be a sweater vest, how athletic can it be?
Come on, Fluffy. Let's go ahead and hit the little ball without bats.
Yes.
My name is Chesterton. There's Chauncey, and then there's Ferdinand. What the?
That's not. No.
That is what it looks like.
This is why the Empire fell, Reaper. Because of this.
Exactly.
That was amazing. All right.
We regret saving you from Germany now.
Baseball is one of the worst fucking sports. It's pansy cricket. Well, yeah. Fuck you and your king.
We did, didn't we?
All the baseball fans will talk about for decades, all 5 of them. No, all the people that matter, aka Americans, will talk about it.
Exactly.
Because it's America's game.
And we don't need to make sure everybody gets a turn with the ball before we can go ahead and score points. It's true.
I don't like soccer. But you know what? I don't like basketball either. Basketball has the totally opposite problem for me. I can't get into basketball. Like, with soccer is a game that illustrates the pointlessness and sheer stupidity of a 0-0 tie. What the fuck were you playing for then? Basketball, it's scoring every 5 to 10 seconds. I don't give a shit. Hey, look, oh my god, he hit a 3. Yeah, he's going to do it again in like 20 seconds. Shut up.
See,
I don't care.
what kills basketball for me is the fouls. Because it's like you get to a point of the game where the last 10 seconds is like an hour.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ, get to the end of the fucking game.
And that's the thing, the Cavs were playing at the same time as Game 3. And I went out with some friends and we're all sitting around and, who gives a shit? The Cavs are up by 22. This could be a great night. Doesn't matter. We'll find out in the last 2 minutes of the game if that matters.
Exactly.
It can change. Fuck it. No, I can't. I tried. My family, half of my family are really big basketball people. My cousin is huge into the Cavs and has been for a long time since he was a kid. I just don't care. I can't get behind it. See, baseball, football,
American
hockey
football.
to an extent. Yeah, real football. Shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
soccer.
yeah, real football. Where there's an actual challenge to the game.
Right. Like hockey to an extent, but baseball and football, those are my sports. I love them.
I love it when some of your
Wow,
fans show up in chat,
Reaper.
Like, oh, soccer.
Jesus, Reaper.
Take strategy. Okay, so I'm going to kick the ball to you. Then you kick it back to me.
Right.
Then I'll kick it back to you. Then you kick it back to me. And then I'll kick it back to you. There's 90 minutes right there.
You want to get me into soccer? Combine it with NASCAR and show me Rocket League. I'm in.
What Varyar means is if he wants to see that tall black men, he'll go look at his slave ship.
Where the fuck did that even come from? Goddamn.
I'm just watching the cute mini Wolfie give killer kisses.
I know.
I need therapy.
See, Bubba says, I
Be
don't
cute
like
for
NBA,
me.
but I'm a fan of college basketball. I'm a fan of anything college sports because it's more pure.
Define pure.
Well, no, not the not the NCAA. I'm talking about the players' intentions for the most part. I mean, obviously they're trying to get to the next level, but it's more about teamwork. It's more about competition. The players themselves aren't playing for a paycheck. I mean, I think they should be.
Well,
'cause
that,
the
and if you look
NCAA
at
is bullshit and a goddamn scam. But
and if you look at Division One, though, you've got 125 schools in Division One, so that's
Right.
125 teams you have for any of the sports that you potentially have to be a fan of, versus the NFL where you get 32.
Right.
Or the NBA, I don't know how many you get in the NBA because honestly, if we didn't have LeBron and we were good, I wouldn't give two shits about the NBA.
right.
But college sports, there's so much opportunity of who to root for, and that's why I like paying attention to college better. That's why I've got multiple teams that I like, and they can all play for bowls, and they all have their own championships and shit. And it's just a lot of fun.
Well, that's my point, Nightwolf. I hate the NCAA with blind burning passion. I truly think that they're the ones poisoning college sports. And I think that when you get shady college sports players, it's because of the NCAA's restrictions. They have dumb fucking rules. And they also have the whole,
you're not allowed to get money. Okay, well, I understand where they were trying to go with it, maybe in the original, like at the beginning, the intent of it, because I do think that it is more pure when they're just playing for a title. They're not playing for their next contract, even if maybe in their head they're thinking in 3 years I get to go pro. I think that's a better game for the most part, and I think they play it. I think their play reflects it. But I don't deny that the NCAA poisons it, and I don't deny that there are bad college players who, flirt the rules or flaunt the rules. I'm sorry.
Is FIFA still under investigation?
When are they not?
FIFA's always under.
Yeah, but they just wasn't there like a raid of some of their offices in one country like just a few months back, if I remember right?
Day 1, FIFA was founded. Day 2, the FBI and Interpol started looking into them.
Gotcha.
We're
there
on
has
day,
to be something
like, 8
shady. Who
billion
the fuck likes this sport?
Who would pay for it?
It's like basketball from that,
That was a dumb fucking
That was
movie, but it
entertaining.
was so funny.
It was. And the best part is like when you see the interview with Matt Stone and Trey Parker, and like when we were pitched this movie, it's like this is the dumbest game ever. It's like we have to do something to make this actually fun.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read the description for the YouTube for this.
Damn
WolfieGate
it,
/ Sports Night.
there you go. Damn it, America, you're debating against your own views. That's because we're free.
And
We get to
can do
make-
that.
Yeah, we're schizophrenic like that.
Besides, I don't know how you can watch chat. Shouldn't you be paying attention for someone passing you a ball?
Oh,
Yo, Baron just wants a pet or a kid or both.
Affleck, isn't that the new Spider-Man? Jesus. We're off the rails.
They're really
So-
trigger me bad.
Yeah, they
really are.
Yeah,
Every
I already
one of my
have
streams
pets.
becomes a
You-
contest
no.
who can trigger me.
You have cats, all right? Cats
Yeah,
are
there's
like
one right there.
cats aren't pets; they're roommates.
exactly.
Alright.
Point.
Yeah,
That's
Pet.
what I like. That's what I like.
Dogs have owners, cats have staff.
yeah. Basically, cats are like, meh.
Meh.
What's up?
That's why I love cats. They're just badasses.
You're home. Make my food. All right, get
Exactly.
the fuck out of here. I like
Clean my
dogs.
litter
I'm
box.
very much a dog person.
It's classic relationship. Pick up my shit and feed me food and get out of my way.
Yeah.
Now love me. I want your attention. Now go away.
I don't want your attention.
It's like living with a woman.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm not.
That's why they call them felines.
I'm a guest in the house. I'm gonna just.
Oh, since when? You were talking all this shit when she was downstairs and we were offline.
I can't prove that shit at all.
Oh, I am
Show me
sister
your
who
record.
witnessed the whole thing. Look.
Wait, what? I heard
Never
something
mind.
about.
I
heard
don't
something
know.
about-
I probably could pay them. That
Ah.
sounds fun. Varyar, can you find a life-size cardboard cutout of Ben Affleck and give it to Baron and record the result? Yeah, absolutely. That sounds.
You won't
amazing.
like the result. It'll get blacklisted here on Twitch.
That'll be
It
good.
would.
It'll get us kicked off the air for a while. They don't really like when you drop trout and start urinating and defecating on things.
What? Are you serious?
And that's why D has RCM2 up and ready to go.
You're talking to a guy who peed on his cat. Yes, I'm serious.
Jesus Christ.
We were joking about something that might get us banned the other night, and I can't remember. And he was joking about RCM2, and I was like, the RCM Dying Dev channel, the DDC,
Jesus Christ.
and it turned into this whole 5-minute conversation about stupid crap.
When
which
you, make it
is
sound,
what it always does.
when you call it the DDC, it actually sounds like it's somewhat important.
Right, I know, right? That's why
It's the DDC.
I was like, the Dying Dev channel? That really rolls off the tongue. People will find that fucker real quick. And D was like, no, it's the DDC. And I'm like, ooh, classy.
We really want to see the couch. Press C if you want to see the couch.
The cord doesn't go
God.
that far.
Everyone
And
just
I'm
pay
not
attention to the
testing
puppy.
laptop, so.
Just pay attention to the puppy. Don't listen to them. Look
It
at
is
the
a
key.
comfortable couch, though. I've slept on that couch.
One of the few that I'd actually allow to touch my couch.
I touched your couch.
Ugh.
Yeah, but you weren't allowed to sleep on it.
What?
Then New Year's, I slept on the floor.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
you were allowed to sleep on the couch. You just passed out.
Yeah, I just faced down.
We
on
had
it.
to keep rolling
And then-
you over.
People somehow, because I'm pretty sure I didn't fall asleep with blankets and a pillow. Those just
No,
magically
we had to
appeared.
help you.
I appreciate that.
You and I
Yeah,
were so smashed. We had plans for the
Oh
next
my
day.
God.
Those definitely didn't happen.
No, we
No.
just laid on.
We're gonna watch Rick and Morty all
That
night.
was amazing.
New Year's Eve was the last night I drank, and I came up here and we had a blast. It was a ton of fun. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
totally shithoused. And
Yeah, it was bad.
Just got annihilated. Well, it's Killer's fault.
Well,
you know that,
no.
right?
The
Yeah,
scotch.
she brought the goddamn
Two
scotch.
of you.
Right.
Two of you got. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
It was
true.
supposed to be all three of us,
We
but
got
somebody
obliterated.
pushed out.
Well, the night before I had gotten sick and had to throw up.
Well, I was maintaining pretty well.
with beer and scotch, I was maintaining. I was okay. And then someone brought champagne for midnight, and I put that down, and it did not react well with everything else that was already in me. And I was like, oh, God.
As Baroness takes a drink to hide her face, I think she was the one who brought it.
It
then I
was
went down.
fucking midnight, you pansy asses.
Pansy X's,
Wow.
we were the ones that were drinking like
Wow.
He drank everything.
Yeah, I know that.
Pansy, tell this on my liver.
Yeah.
My liver wishes I was a pansy.
Baroness, your New Year's party made me quit drinking. All right,
I
that's,
know.
that's how bad.
That's it.
That was the point.
That was the point.
Really? I didn't
I'll
know
bring
this.
him the champagne and he'll feel terrible. That will heal him.
No,
Way
no,
to
it
go,
was,
Lady Macbeth.
it was the next morning when I was making you get up to eat something, and you kept asking me if I was the devil. That's when I knew.
Oh
That's
yeah,
when
probably.
I knew.
Yeah.
It's kind of like those
Yeah.
kids, they start taking up smoking.
If I eat something, I'm gonna throw up. But you kind of need to at this point because you're still drunk.
Jesus.
Yeah, a little bit. I was.
So now, Killer, all you have to do at this point is wear like a black and gray glove, and you'll look like Claw from Inspector Gadget.
Well, he had a cat.
Oh, Gadget, I'll get you next time.
Except with, a good animal.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe get some spike collar for her. No? No spike
Seriously?
collar?
I seriously can't imagine Varyar drinking champagne. It was a sight to behold.
I'm
Yeah.
very classy.
All 10 seconds of it.
Yeah,
it
I
was
didn't-
pink champagne.
It's not like I sipped it, dude. All right.
No.
And
Yeah, at that point, we were just
Just like,
chugging
No.
it. If,
No,
if it was
you
alcohol,
didn't-
we were chugging
no,
it. We didn't care.
No, you guys didn't chug the champagne because you guys were giving toasts for a
Every
long time.
goddamn thing.
Yes.
Really?
Everything.
Yeah.
We did. I do recall doing
it
a
actually-
toast.
it
I don't
actually-
recall going
One.
on that
I don't
long
remember
ago.
a lot of them.
Varyar,
We were talking about
Varyar had-
RivalCast.
Varyar had a glass. No, I'm talking about New Year's still. Varyar had a glass of champagne, and it took him a half an hour to drink it.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
Because
I
you
don't
kept trying to
remember
give
either.
speeches. It's like,
Yep.
That's
I love you guys. You guys are the best.
I remember doing speeches. I
I
don't
remember
remember
doing
going for a
speeches.
half hour.
And then I remember you and
Yeah.
me on the porch talking for a long fucking time.
Yes.
And it was rainy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Remember
that. I don't
Remember
remember
that.
shit. I at some point my brain went to sleep. My body was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do this." It was like Eye of the Tiger.
More, please. Please, sir,
No,
can I
really.
take some more?
I can picture Varyar drinking his own Viking homebrew beer, whiskey, vodka, or even gasoline, but champagne? What the fuck? It
What the fuck?
was a
They-
special occasion, man.
You gotta
They
enjoy
just
that
do what I
spiked
tell 'em to
gasoline.
do.
Exactly.
Whiskey, absolutely.
Oh, I love whiskey.
I do too.
I'm kind of regretting not getting a bottle of scotch tonight.
I'm surprised you don't have one.
Well, I got 2 beers left in the fridge. I've been trying to
Jameson.
cut down on the
Put that on the
drinking.
channel. Barbarian, right now, I'm the only one who's willing to drink on stream, and I killed a 6-pack last week.
Oh, what's
Wait,
wrong?
you're the. What have I been drinking all night?
You're drinking one. I drink a 6-pack. It was like a 9-hour stream though, so it was paced out pretty
Oh
well.
yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fine. I used to do that.
So-
I used to drink on stream. Not anymore.
No. That's
Miller has
okay.
to cut back on drinking because he has to be a good role model for the wee one.
Yes.
God, I just remembered. It's been a long time since we did the drinking game for Ghost in the Podcast because we had a drinking
Yeah.
game on there for a long
You
time.
did.
And then we stopped doing it, and no one seemed to notice, or seemed
They
to
really
care,
cared,
so we
yeah.
Never brought it back.
Hmm.
Oh,
Although-
well, that's good. No
Yeah.
one cares we're getting tanked anymore. They're still entertained.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Or maybe we should do the drinking game again for the riff tracks. Mid drifts.
We haven't
I
done
still
a
think
riff
that-
track.
No, we haven't done it in a while.
It was
Oh,
stuck
what's
in my
wrong?
cigarette. I was looking for my. That's why I was checking my pockets. I was looking for my
It's been
business card.
sitting there forever.
But it was stuck
Okay.
in there. I was gonna be like, no, you can trust me. I'm professional.
Uh,
Business card.
yes, Derby K. Every Friday night after RCM On Tap, after the show, I do a late night stream, and usually I go till like 6 or 7 in the morning. So yeah, I'm usually
Yeah.
going like 8 or 9 hours on Fridays.
It's true. I can vouch for this. I'm usually up as well.
I scream a lot.
You do. Sweet mother of Christ, you do.
And that's why I'm always worried. Like people hate watching my streams
'Cause you're
because I'm
loud?
always yelling. I'm always loud.
Yeah.
I don't, like I've thrown out my voice like so many times, like last week's that goddamn game. And I can't help it. It's the way I game.
It's
so
fun to watch.
that's
Yeah.
why I tell people like if you come to my stream and you're having fun, that's on you, not me.
Yeah, I always enjoy it.
Baron, you're one of those rare people that when you get quote unquote angry, you're still entertaining.
It's kind of a challenge to be angry and still think clearly enough
Yeah.
to actually make coherent thoughts.
Well, break out the knee pads.
Yeah.
Here comes Killer's ritual ball washing. Jesus.
What?
Continue, but make sure you get the left one.
No. Varyar can do the same thing.
You're pretty fucking amazing. No big deal. I don't want to make
Oh,
it weird
yeah.
or anything, but
Jesus
I know, pretty big
Christ.
deal. Which I'm not sure you did that, but I was doing that one.
oh, I saw.
Killer, I just want to.
I totally
I
did.
just want to point out yet again that you did this to yourself.
I know I did.
You put us on the same stream at the same
Exactly.
time.
You knew
In the same room.
Yeah, that made it worse.
This is
It
what
kinda
happens
did.
Whenever we do this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's always what we do.
I kind of miss it.
Well, like I was, it was. All right, it was the same. It was the same night they were, or no, it was a couple nights after the chat was judging me for my life choices. We talk about the weirdest shit early in the morning, but
Usually, yeah.
someone was joking. Oh, D was talking about the Powerball and he had to check his tickets or whatever the hell, or something like that. And then we were joking about the business plan, and then I told the chat that, you know, if we won the Powerball, we were going to make our own little coastal resort, and it was going to be open to people that we liked, and they were going to be allowed to come and hang out with us and all that. And then I told Forgotten Reaper that he was being an asshole and he wasn't allowed to come anymore.
Sounds
But,
reasonable.
so I've made a significant number of promises that we're going to have to keep if that happens.
Oh, God damn it, Varyar.
You'll be rich. You don't have to do anything answer
Yeah, I don't
anybody
have
at
to do
that
shit
point.
at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just stream whenever that. Oh, it was because I was bitching about having to go to work the next day.
Oh.
I was like, I don't want to do that. I need the business plan to come off and these Powerball numbers to hit so we can fucking build our resort. RCM Island. Goddamn right, Paven. I've already picked it out.
He really has picked it out.
It's called
Yeah,
Mexico.
yeah, he has.
Pictures and everything. We're good to
There,
go.
there's
Don't tell
there's
them
an
if they win, they
entire
might want to buy it.
there's an entire plan, and also how we're going to have our own pirate fleet and
Yeah, I'm gonna
take over
attack.
the-
I'm gonna attack Disney cruise ships.
With its own Wi-Fi, so we can stream while we do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, everybody, let's pillage together.
And I'll be dressed up, and I'll be carrying, we'll make it costumes so it'll be fake, and all of the people will think that it's like, oh my god,
Part of the
this is so
show.
charming. So we're gonna go with like totally stereotypical pirate costumes and like pretend swords and stuff, but underneath my coat I'll have actual weapons. And then when we board, they'll be like, oh, this is adorable. Oh, Disney, you have such great entertainment. And then I'll get up to the bridge and be like, open the safe, fuck. And then I'll get away with it because people will be, did you see the pirates? You mean the entertainers?
You see, and since we're going to be streaming this, what we
Genius.
could also do is involve some Twitch voting as to which of the Disney characters we will make walk the plank first. So I will personally go with Goofy because fuck him. But Donald I would kind of keep. But yeah, we could actually do that and take votes.
I don't really like Mickey. I'm pushing him up.
Okay, yeah, well, Mickey was definitely going to go, but I
Yeah.
figured save the best for last because he's the most irritating.
That
Do you
makes
have a
sense.
problem with Mickey?
Kick.
Mickey versus
Oh,
Jaws.
if we're gonna do that though, I'm totally pulling a 300 and
Yeah.
kicking his ass off.
Yes! I approve.
This is RivalCast, yeah!
Yeah, exactly. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Yes, I can. Okay, I'm a $1 billion industry.
Wait, are we talking about the South Park Mickey Mouse? Because that guy is badass. He can turn into a giant who floats in the sky
Yes,
and breathes
yes,
fire.
Derby K, we really have thought this through to excessive detail.
Derby K, I've thought a really dumb number of scenarios through to that kind of detail.
Paven, before I would make him walk the plank, it would be a real challenge for him because he'd be castrated first.
Oh, dear mother of
I'm just kinda
Christ.
certain he'd have the power to get up to the plank to walk
It'd be
it.
more of a hobble of a plank. if you
Exactly.
really think
I
about it.
think taking away his ability to procreate would probably be an even bigger punishment.
The Mouse Mafia will find you. Well, they have to buy a fucking boat because I'll be on an island.
Heavily
And-
fortified.
Heavily fortified.
Bring
With
it.
plenty of ammunition.
Yeah. Have you met me? If I had $300 million, it'll cost me about $20 million to buy the island I want to get. And then everything else, because I really don't have a lot of material needs day to day, will go into fortifying the island. And nobody will be allowed on it unless I say so.
There you go. And we'll have great internet.
And plus, Killer's going to be the head of the Praetorian.
Mhm.
So you're going to have to evade him, and I'm building machine gun towers.
And then you'll have to
So,
evade Wolfie.
Good luck.
And then, yeah, Wolfie will be grown up by then. So now you're fucked. Now you're double fucked.
And
She's
then-
gonna have a
then
robot
things
suit,
up,
dog
then we
suit.
probably get sponsorships to build those things too.
Yeah. Because, oh, shit. Because Wolfie fucks up Wendigos, and Wendigos fuck up people. So by the transitive property, Wolfie can fuck your day up.
Yes. So if Wendigos actually get on a boat, we're good. You never know. They got King Kong on a boat. Wendigos are much smaller.
They got the T-Rex from Jurassic Park on a boat.
There you go. Exactly.
That was dumb as fuck.
That was incredibly dumb.
I want to know who made that decision. We've got this Tyrannosaurus. We genetically engineered it to be even more vicious. Let's bring it to Los Angeles.
You know what we could do? That's
Brilliant, sir.
You know what we could do? That's just as bad as that 1998 movie, Godzilla. Grab the Tyrannosaurus Rex. We're gonna make him drink out of a swimming pool. People will get scared of that.
Perfect.
Varyar Boom Beach. Yeah, pretty much.
Boom Beach.
I kind of like the name Boom Beach.
I do like that.
I kind of do.
Welcome to Boom Beach.
Well, actually, it's actually a game though. It's a mobile app.
Oh.
Yeah, Boom
I
Beach.
did not know that.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay, so that works on multiple levels. Nicely done, Barbarian.
As always.
But I still like it. Because, like, we can have, like, a little cabana and, like, a cool float up, swim up, like, bar and everything. And then about 100 yards behind that, there will be coastal guns.
There you go.
So, Boom Beach. It makes perfect sense. My island will look like fucking Corregidor. It'll be fantastic.
No. Corregidor will be like, damn, I wish I could be like RivalCast,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep.
When I grow up.
Everybody wants to be like us. We're the
So,
cool kids.
when the world inevitably descends into shit and madness, I'll be very happy on my island fortress.
Like November 9th.
Pretty much. It's crazy. The polls are looking weird, too.
Yeah.
Oh, they're changing by the day now.
I know.
Hello, Calvin
Crazy.
Cat.
Just can't believe we're at this situation.
I can.
Yeah, I can too. I hate the
Yeah.
American people.
To hoppier topics, actually, I do want to ask the chat a question. Do you guys like our little skits we're doing on, stream, or would you like to see others more, less?
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. Do you guys prefer the interviews? Do you prefer us just kind of dicking around? Do you prefer the skits? What do you guys like? Because we always ask for feedback, but none of you fuckers can be bothered to email.
Exactly.
So we've got you here now as an audience, so let's ask.
Yeah.
Well, and that's a good point because we've got so many people that come back all the time now. We definitely need to start getting some responses on what you guys are liking, and not just for shows like this one, but for any of them.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
you guys like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of, what games you want to see, that kind of shit.
All right, I got to go let her outside, so I'll be right back.
Will Emma Watson have a permanent open invitation to the island? Obviously. Will she be scared by the shrines? I think they're an honor. Does she know when she enters, she'll never leave again? No, incorrect, RBK, because if you love something, you set it free. I'm a romantic.
And if she tries to leave, we have the gun towers. So everything sinks.
That's true. Well, no, that's true, Derby K, and we appreciate you guys hanging out with us always, obviously. I mean, I know Baron says it on his stream, and I say it on my stream, and I think all of us do. One of the reasons we stream is because it's a lot more fun to play the games with you guys, here and talking to us and hanging out and making fun of us when we do dumb shit. And
It really does suck to play a game that have nobody talking. It's like this is even I'm
right,
bored.
I can't do. I really I don't play XCOM off stream anymore, and part of that's because I don't want to play two games at once, and I don't want to play off stream time. Stuff's happening, and I don't want them to miss it or anything like that. But it's just not the same. So, I mean,
Right.
we absolutely appreciate you guys being here, but at the same time, this is a service industry. So if there's something you guys want to see or something you don't like as much, tell us.
And the mainstream goal for RivalCast Media is obviously we want to go full time with everybody.
Yeah.
And that's why we all banded together. And we got to know what works and what doesn't to make that happen. That's why we ask for the feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because one of the really cool things is more and more you guys are joining us and hanging out and being part of the community. And, I'm not... It took a lot to convince me to actually use the Discord because I'm terrible at social media and I don't like change. But, you guys seem to really like it, so we can do that. I mean, we can do stuff like that. If there's something you guys want us to be doing, tell us. Like Baron said, we do this for fun right now, but it'd be great to actually make it a thing, and that's kind of our goal, and we have a plan to get there. But for that to work, we need to know what you guys like. So,
And we've got so many ideas of things we've been kicking around, and just so many things if we just had the time.
and that's what it comes down to. That's the big one. Like Baron and I, one of the reasons we were talking about sports earlier, Baron and I for what, like a year and change now?
Oh, at least a year.
Baron and I have been talking about. I don't know. Have any of you guys ever seen Sports Night? It was this show. It was one of Aaron Sorkin's first, and it's a fantastic show. It only went 2 seasons. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I started watching it as a kid with my dad, and that was a formative period. So I watch it at least once a year. I'll go through the season and watch it all again. And that was kind of, it's like a sports center behind the scenes kind of thing. And I'd love to do, I think we both would. We'd love to do a thing like that, but I don't know if you guys would enjoy it because it's sports. And most of you guys are more into gaming, and that's fine.
And it's not just like basic sports talks, but it's sports talks with a lot of humor, a lot of jokes.
Yeah, it's Baron and me, so that's
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's us dicking around talking sports.
we're not going to be super serious. I couldn't even be super serious
No.
at the beginning of the Wolfie interview. I
No.
tried; it didn't work. So it'd be us dicking around and insulting professional athletes, which is generally a good long-term career move. So
Until they sue you.
right, absolutely. Well, we
Uh,
appreciate that, Barbarian. Absolutely.
Love you guys just chilling around, having chats. Is always fun. Interviews depends on who you get.
That's true.
Understandable.
No, that makes total
No.
sense. You know, it always depends on the interviewee, and I'll tell you, you know,
The
I
hell?
think.
But
All right,
What?
I don't know.
So my camera feed is definitely screwing up from Killer's End because
Oh, yeah,
I
look
look
at that.
kind of like a
Holy
zombie.
crap.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, where's my eye?
You look like fucking
Holy
Two-Face.
shit.
that was amazing.
The Baroness just turned into a supervillain
That
before
was
our
serious.
eyes.
Well, I looked
Yeah.
over and it looked like I had a Donald Trump comb over. And I was like, what the fuck? And then my head turned. I was like, I can see right through to the bookcase. What the shit?
I like sports, but not being in the U.S. kind of takes out the purpose for me. But Varyar said I'm not important because I'm not American, so I feel bad.
Move
It's
to a
all
real
right,
country.
Nightwolf.
I don't know what to
It's
tell
all
you.
right.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's just
We do have a lot of foreign listeners and
We
viewers.
do.
Yeah, I know.
We
I know.
really do.
That's why I like to bust their balls. It's fun. I think it's also partially the times we stream. You know,
I think it's a big part of it.
because at
We all
3
work.
at 3 in the morning, a lot of Americans are asleep. But I don't work till 1 most days, so I work second shift. You know, so that's kind of I think it makes sense logically, but it's one of those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that we'd like to do, but it always comes down to time. Always comes down to time, and that's kind of the bastard of it.
Yeah, that's why we didn't have this super setup.
But yeah, like talking about interviews, I mean, I agree that it always depends on who you get, but I think Baroness has done an awesome job of trying to keep them interesting. I mean, obviously not every guest is for everybody, but and actually that brings up another question. Would you like us to be more serious with some of those interviews, or do you like kind of the lighthearted, having fun with it type of stuff that we do? Because I don't know, I guess from my perspective, like when you bring people on and you have these interviews, it's not like nobody's ever interviewed these guys before. So it's hard
Exactly.
to find like new things to ask people and be serious about. So generally, I like the kind of lighthearted take that, the On Tap guys do with it. You ask them questions about what
Absolutely.
they're doing, but then you also ask them some ridiculous shit for fun. Or you ask them, hey, what are you reading right now, or what are your thoughts on that? Because it's totally off topic, but that's a conversation. And you can just kind of have fun and have an actual enjoyable chat. I think that works pretty well, but I don't know.
Well, that and almost everybody they've ever brought on, that you guys have ever brought on for your show to do interviews, have always wanted to come back. And they always
That's
say,
true.
invite us back. We're going to come back. And
That's
a lot
true,
of them
just
have come
about.
back. And I think to your point, I think that's because they are a little lighthearted with it. They do have a lot of fun with it. It's not just, we're going to go ahead and grill you for a half hour. It's like,
Yeah.
no, let's fuck around. Let's let your personality come out and play.
Right. I think
Believe
so.
it or not, we actually take the time to research every interviewee that we have before they come on and come up with questions that aren't common to what they're used to being asked in interviews too.
Right.
So
I think it works. Makes sense to me.
By the way, guys, we're getting feedback from your end when she's talking. Do you guys have anything going on at the same time?
Headphones.
We have the headphone plugged into the same thing, but you would have been hearing it the whole stream.
That's really weird.
I don't hear anything on the headset.
I don't either. I agree with
yeah,
you,
I
Nightwolf.
can hear it though.
Serious interviews don't really fit the channel. I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
we're more lighthearted.
Yeah,
and
we
fun
like to
and
dick around.
sarcastic. And, I mean, that's kind of what we've built our whole thing on is fun. Because if you're not having fun, what the fuck's the point?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, with the serious questions, you learn facts about the people you're interviewing. But if you actually have
Right.
fun with them, you actually learn about the person, what makes them tick.
I 100% agree. I think it works to do. I like Derby K's advice. Just fucking do it and see how many people tune in.
That's a good point.
It's valid. Wonder what you would put that under. Would that go under creative or talk shows or what the hell? I don't know.
It'd probably go under talk show. Well, because it's gaming
It's
talk
gaming
shows.
talk shows.
Yeah.
I mean,
We wouldn't be gaming. so
technically,
probably
they
under
are
creative.
playing a game that we're talking about.
See, the ghost hunt stuff we did under creative.
Yeah.
But you have to like hashtag the shit out of things too.
Yeah.
in creative, which kind of gets irritating. I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do with that one. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the pixeling.
I don't know either. It might be my computer. We're trying to do too much.
Perhaps.
I mean, it's not like I got, OBS going, the Twitch going, Skype going, and recording going.
Aw, cry me a river killer. I do all that and have Baron streaming upstairs.
Dear God, where's that echo coming from?
Wow.
We don't hear it.
I hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
Nightwolf says 99% of the time I give zero fucks about the interviewed, though. It could be a complete stranger, to be honest, as long as it's fun. Well, cool. That makes things easier.
Yeah,
We've all got
it
neighbors.
does.
So now we're gonna
Hold on.
interview a
Mix it
random
up.
puppet.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna start grabbing random people off the street. Like,
That'd be
hey,
funny.
you wanna be on the internet?
We should do like an interview series where we interview people and just ask them gaming questions
actually,
and just point out how
do you-
dumb they are.
Do you guys remember it was
What's up, meanwhile?
a little over a year ago when I was in TeamSpeak during the day and you guys were all doing like an afternoon stream and I went outside and I was just wandering the neighborhood like on TeamSpeak and you were telling me to,
I remember
to go up
that.
and talk to people and this random guy was like shuffling his walk and heard me talking to somebody. He thought it was just me talking to someone on my phone and kept coming up and like, I will talk to them. I was like, you're being broadcast on the internet right now. I don't care. It was so
I remember
funny.
that. What were we broadcasting that we did that? Because I remember that.
There was. I know Lyserk was there. I'm pretty sure Killer was there too.
I
You
don't
were
remember what the
there.
hell.
Probably.
I don't remember what we were streaming though. But that was fucking
it was.
hilarious.
It was
That
some
a
game that
blast.
you guys were all playing together, and yeah, because you were making fun of me because you're like, we're not such geeks that we never go outside. I'm like, really? What are you guys doing right now?
We're outside
right
the
now.
game.
Sitting inside.
I figured out where the echo's coming from. She's so loud, your microphone's picking her up.
That's a really good microphone.
What?
It is.
You turn the gain way up.
Yeah, let me turn the game down.
Yeah, because it's sitting away from us.
Actually, I barely touched the game from the looks of it.
I'm.
Well, it's a good microphone.
Is it?
That's why I
That's
got it.
still. I muted them.
It's
Echo
on
went away.
Cardioid. It's out on Cardioid too, so this is the only part that's getting the most of the.
Yeah.
I'm seriously on a different floor.
It's somehow getting to the microphone somehow. That's the only I can.
Far away. I mean, it's.
No,
Well, honey.
it's pretty far away. I'm tucked around like several walls and corners and shit.
Hey, Var, are you in stream hashtagging sexism?
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Apparently, RivalCast Media's in chat now.
RivalCast Media's
Yeah, it's
been in
always
chat.
me.
I thought, yeah.
No, I can hear her from here. With my headphones off, I can hear her. So.
Well, yeah, you usually can.
Yeah.
That's why it's like when I listen to when I'm up here listening to the show prepping for Baron Busts, I always hear her laughing and responding to something, and then I'm just waiting to find out what the other half of the conversation was.
Nice.
It takes like 30 seconds. It's like, oh, okay, she's gonna get worked up right now. I wonder what's going on.
I do the same thing with you guys. So
Oh yeah, we know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I give them fair warning in TeamSpeak. I was like, oh, turn your headphones down. Baron's screaming. 30 seconds later.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Well,
It's a
well,
public service thing.
Barbarian, the easiest way to get to know us is to come to more of the shows.
Yeah.
Barbarian's been around he's been hanging out a lot with us lately.
Well, and that's good. He's saying he just doesn't know the rest of us as well as he does you.
I
That's
think
why-
he's just
Yeah.
making fun of the fact that I have no shame on stream.
Oh,
And I'll be like, yeah, I gotta go take a shit. I'll be right back. Or I'm gonna go pee and I'm taking my pants off. So I think that's more what he's
I
mocking
mean,
me
you
for.
started with the pants on.
Sometimes.
That's progress for you.
And almost
That
always.
is.
You know what? When I play with my pants on, though, I lose. So apparently,
Free and easy.
yep, absolutely.
Free and easy.
Just gotta let them swing, baby.
It's an airflow thing. I
Swing
overheat. You know, it's
low.
just, you know.
Sweet balls of Christ.
Christ.
I just want to remind everyone.
smells like
tonight,
actual heresy,
not
I
the
think.
mod.
Not the mod.
Not
I don't
the
care.
mod.
I'm letting them
Not
go.
me.
Oh,
Swinging.
I opened the Pandora box that is Baron and Varyar.
Varyar, you understand me? Yeah. See, he's making fun of me for the fact that I'm uninhibited.
Jeez.
Hell, the only reason I have pants on right now is because I'm in someone else's house.
And we appreciate that.
And I have a big hole in them so that I can still get breeze.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I keep shifting in his chair every so often, ladies and gentlemen, because you got to get the wind flow going right.
Dude, I shift in my chair when I'm, like, on my streams, too. I just don't sit in one spot for that long.
I don't either.
Very well.
That's why I have a pillow that I put in the back now to kind of like keep
Yeah.
me propped up, because otherwise I'll slouch while I'm playing.
Yeah,
Because when you're on there for like 9 hours streaming, it's
I
like,
keep doing well. Like yesterday, you know, I went for about 6.5 hours, and then I took like a little 45-minute hour break so I could make some dinner, chicken cordon bleu. It was delicious, and then it was good. And then you know I got back in, and I went for another 6 hours, and you just kind of like slowly.
yep, you just work your way down over
And
time.
then I'm like, oh wait, hold on, there's a camera. Wait, they can see me.
There's times I had to get up to get the bad case of TBS, twisted boxer syndrome.
Yeah.
'Cause then you got to fix
Just
it.
like
and it's like 'cause you're sitting in the chair for so
Moving
damn
and-
long.
Yeah.
Killer the Tony to bring back the dog.
Well, she's going to the bathroom, and
Bring back the bitch.
I'm about to put her to bed.
Killer's running a tight ship here. No, he's fucking not.
No, the tightest. No.
I think he's new. He might be going for the irony here.
No.
Oh yeah.
News anchor. Yes, I know.
Yeah, best news anchor ever. Fucking got offers from Fox and CNN because they're very interested in my penetrating analysis. Just
Especially to Andrew Cooper.
Andrew Cooper or Anderson Cooper?
Whatever his name is. I don't watch the motherfucker.
Anderson's less handsome, less interesting brother.
He's an anchor on BNN.
There you go.
Does that mean bye? That means bye, doesn't it?
I think we're getting a
I
little too in
didn't
depth
really
now.
think
I'm
that
confused.
through.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is escalating quickly. Yep.
Yeah.
People call Varyar a lot of things, but that's a new one. Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
That's true.
I know it's 6 letters, so it's not far off from the 4 and 5 you're used to.
Oh!
That's true. A lot of that.
Or the 7.
My
Yeah,
father
the
called
7.
me asshole a lot.
Yeah.
It's a term of endearment, really.
In my family, it is.
Come here, asshole.
Hey, asshole. What's up? How you doing, Dad? What's up with you?
Speaking of assholes, Baron, what's your game tonight?
Well, actually, we were going to try something because I haven't done a retro gaming night in a while, and I happen to have a potential second player here.
Oh,
So we're
there you
gonna boot
go.
One of our emulators and see if we can get one of our games working. I was thinking I was going to introduce him to Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh, that's a great game.
Well, I was thinking like do a side scroll and beat 'em up. I don't have any downloaded, but I do
Oh.
have Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah, do that one. So well then.
You'll
I'll
like
try
it. You'll like it. It's
absolutely.
fun.
So how
So
long?
that's where we're gonna see if we can get. That's why I was asking Una Spider in chat earlier if he knows that the emulator he recommended to me if it works with it. So we're gonna try it.
All right then.
Fun,
So it give you about what 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Yeah, we're not gonna be starting right at 11, guys, but we will be starting shortly after that if we can get it working pretty quick. And then depending on when you want to leave, then I'll probably just jump on and do Darkest Dungeon after that.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I can probably play for about an hour. I have to work tomorrow.
It is hard, Edgar. That's the whole point, dude.
We like hard games.
Well then.
That's half the fun of why we fail.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Since I am the mod and everything, Baroness, I'm dictating you to sign us off.
Really?
Yeah,
Delegating.
really. I delegate.
Hashtag you're delegating.
Oh, are we ending now then? All right.
We gotta give them time to get
guess.
set up.
I mean,
Well-
I think I set the tone for smooth transitions at the beginning, so I'm not really worried about it.
So, Killer, just so I'm clear, next week is the week that we have 8-bit menu on.
Yes,
correct?
exactly.
All
If you
right. So, just so everyone knows what's going on, so that they actually know what the plan is for next week.
we don't need stinking plan.
RCM On Tap next week will be a pre-recorded episode with our good friend 8-Bit from 8-Bit Menu. He did a recording with us a couple of weeks ago, and we just haven't had a chance to get it out and about yet. You saw a brief, 3-second clip of it before Killer broke in with the news this afternoon. So, anyway, it'll be dropping on YouTube on Friday night, our normal 9:30 Eastern Time. For those of you in the United States, don't forget, tomorrow night, we get off of this stupid-ass daylight savings crap. The UK has already been off of it, and our European friends have been off of it for a week already, and are completely confused as to why all of the times that they're so used to seeing us aren't correct. Well, guess what? That schedule will make a little bit more sense come Saturday night when we go back to normal time. Because they get off of daylight saving a week before we do, and they start a week after we do. So there's a 2-week period of time where we're an hour closer, and it just totally and completely mucks with their little minds. So
Convenient. They should change.
A little bit inconvenient.
yeah.
Hey,
So
Brickle.
anyway, it'll be back to normal then. But you can check out all of our scheduling stuff as well as all of our written content on RivalCastMedia.com. Don't forget, for those of you who keep asking me repeatedly, even though I've mentioned it several times, I'll get a splash up this week just because I'm answering the question. Yes, RivalCon does have a date. It is July 21st through 23rd of 2017, right here in Cleveland, Ohio. More details again at RivalCastMedia.com. That does it for us. Baron and Varyar will be up next. And from all of us here at RivalCast Media, I don't know why I'm reaching for the mouse because Killer's got this, but cheers.